In the bustling era of the early 20th century, when jazz rhythms were shaping the soundscape and Harlem was burgeoning as a cultural mecca, there emerged a pioneering platform that would capture, celebrate, and elevate Black culture and achievements, the first Black picture magazines. These publications were not merely collections of glossy pages, but bold statements of identity, pride, and representation in a time when racial segregation dominated the socio-political landscape of America. Our story begins in the 1940s, a time marked by profound societal change and the stirring winds of the civil rights movement. It was against this backdrop that magazines like Ebony and Jet were born, spearheaded by the visionary publisher John H. Johnson. Ebony, launched in November 1945, was much more than a magazine. It was a revolution on paper. From its very first issue, Ebony sought to highlight the successes and beauty of African Americans, portraying them in a light that mainstream media refused to acknowledge. It provided a panoramic view of Black life, from glamorous celebrity profiles to nuanced discussions of social issues, thereby cultivating a sense of community and pride. Yet Ebony was just the beginning. In 1951, Johnson introduced Jet magazine, a weekly publication focused on news and issues relevant to African Americans. While Ebony celebrated the broad spectrum of Black culture, Jet zeroed in on current events. It reported on everything from political milestones and economic challenges to social injustice and cultural triumphs. This dynamic duo of publications became a cornerstone for civil rights advocacy, informing and inspiring readers as they navigated a tumultuous era. These magazines were more than just repositories of information. They were platforms for empowerment. They played a crucial role in the civil rights movement, documenting pivotal moments such as the Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington. The famous photograph of Emmett Till's open casket, published by Jet, served as a chilling catalyst for the movement, compelling a global audience to confront the brutal realities of racial violence. The impact of these magazines was far-reaching. They not only changed the narrative by amplifying Black voices, but also provided a visual representation that challenged stereotypes. They celebrated African American achievements in entertainment, sports, and politics, spotlighting icons like Lena Horne, Jackie Robinson, and Thurgood Marshall, among others. This representation fostered a sense of pride and possibility in a community too often marginalized, offering young Black men and women role models who looked like them and who had achieved greatness. As we reflect on the hidden history of these pioneering picture magazines, we recognize their enduring legacy. Today, they remind us of the power of media as a tool for social change and the importance of representation. By telling stories that mattered and showcasing the richness of Black culture, these magazines forged a path for future generations, laying the groundwork for the dynamic and diverse media landscape we see today. And so, as we turn the pages of this historical chapter, we find not only stories of struggle and triumph, but also the indomitable spirit of a community that continues to rise, redefining the narrative, one picture at a time.